just a while and roll on, made to move in style and move along, made to dream of flying so high, made to wake up crying. I don't know why. Beautiful one, sleep in the sun, secret, sweet and sublime. I hope you last a long, long time. I hope you last a long, long time. Made to come alone and pair off, flash like a rolling stone in 71. One-time love affair with the earth, waited on the air for some rebirth. For what it's worth, wherever you are, nearby or far, black, white, lemon, or lime. I hope you last a long, long time. I hope you last a long, long time. A long, long time. Hi, my name's Gravity Groove. That was Semisonic. Made to last. I had tickets to see them again at the First Ave because I saw both their previous shows where they played some of their original albums and they were really good. And I just got the email that they are canceled, like many of my other concert plans. So there you go. I'm sad. Well, I guess we're going to draft. Even though our batteries are dying, metaphorically and literally, we're going to draft anyway. See? See? You see? Hopefully we can fix that at some point. Belt Gold Dragon. Well, this seems powerful. It's also a rare. We don't necessarily have to be in red-white to play it. We don't even necessarily have to follow. Remember, it has a big problem. This card. It is 2 colors, which is just the absolute dirt worst to first pick. Just in general, you never want to first pick a 2-color card because you don't know if you're going to use it, and you might be subconsciously influencing yourself to force those colors, which is real bad. 2 very, very bad things. I would not pick a 2-color card in most circumstances, but because we're in this format, the quick draft format, I tend to value taking rares when I can, because this format doesn't pay as much. It's a lower risk format. It's more about building your collection. If we weren't taking the rare, we would probably be taking the Owlbear or the Captain or the Ray. There's a lot of pretty reasonable picks in this pack. I don't think I've played red-white yet, so we could end up there. We could also end up in something else entirely. But at the very least, we're going to guarantee our value by capping a rare there. So now we're a little more interested in following along with red cards. We have some decent picks here. So you want to cast this at your opponent's end step and untap with all of your mana. Pretty high risk. There's the Reclusive Painter, which again worked pretty well for us last time. Hulking Bugbear I think is just fine. Fireball is fine. Jaded and Barbarian is fine. I think these are all pretty weak picks, just in general. Bugbear the best one. Hulking Bugbear is a C, flat C. Fireball is a C to C minus. Yeah, nothing here is very good. It's a very underwhelming pack. Maybe Plundering Barbarian is just the pick then. We'll probably pick up another Fireball, although they did dry up pretty quickly the last time we played. Plundering Barbarian, though, is a way for us to maybe sneak in the Adult Gold Dragon if we aren't white. There's a certain bit of attractiveness as a result. Oyster Dragon Ventures seems bad. Improvised is pretty okay. Lightfoot is pretty okay. This is pretty okay. Not seeing anything real nuts here. Probably Improvised or Lightfoot. Improvised again is giving us a treasure, so it makes the Adult Gold Dragon more playable. So this would let us fetch anything in our sideboard. It's also a rare, which, you know, has a minimum value. But there's also a Fireball here, and Valor Singer's not bad at pushing through damage. Nothing else in our current sort of direction that is very attractive, so we'll take the Fireball. Goblin Morningstar I like, just in general. We also have Ghoul, Steadfast Paladin, Spoils of the Hunt, and Knoll Hunter. Spoils of the Hunt is very, very good, just in general. If we go into green, we're going to have access to potentially big boys. Goblin Morningstar and Steadfast Paladin, also quite good. They rate Steadfast Paladin very highly. For just a bear, B-, C+, B-. Very highly rated. Generally, the removal spell is the higher value thing, and I do know red-green goes together pretty well. A lot of options here. I mean, the safe pick is just taking the Goblin Morningstar, right? Sometimes it's going to be a 2-1 for 2. Sometimes it's a 1-1 and a kind of underwhelming piece of equipment. Steadfast Paladin, if we're going in that direction, is just very good. It's a great 2-drop. Spoils of the Hunt, though. We've done a lot of dirty things with Spoils of the Hunt. I think I have to hedge on the removal side. Like, this is going to end up being like a pick that really influences how things move from here. But the more powerful card is Spoils. I think we just have to take it. Unfortunately, we were immediately shown a very powerful white card and a powerful green-white card. Maybe we're not red. Moon Dancer or Priest. Probably got to take Priest here, just because we can't have all these damn 2-color cards, right? Maybe Spoils get splashed. Intrepid Outlander is quite good. Not really sure what's opened yet. We want Veteran or Dragon Disciple or Dawnbreaker. We have a dragon. 2-4 for 2 is pretty good. Or we just take the Armory Veteran, which we can always play. It's a 2-drop. Not an exciting one, but we don't know what we are yet. It's very difficult. I am leaning towards red. I do like the cards I have in red. I think I'm taking this. That's a very late Hobgoblin Captain. Very, very late Hobgoblin Captain. None of this stuff is very exciting. None of this really pulls us in any given direction. Like, this is playable, but also very high rolly. Ranger's Talk mostly good if we're going to accumulate a certain threshold of equipment. Not sure if we're white yet. Don't feel like any of these cards are particularly compelling. Speaking of compelling. Mace is very playable. So for white, we've got Adult Gold Dragon, Priest, and Mace. For green, we currently have Spoils and Intrepid. Still don't know yet. Still don't know yet. Just all powerful black cards. Nothing that moves the needle at all here. Just powerful black cards. So we're just going to cap a rare and hope we have some picks here. Just all powerful black cards. Again. Gross. Delver's Torch is pretty good. I feel like the Delver's Torch deck usually wants to be blue-white, though. Wow, these are just two back-to-back picks that are just really, really underwhelming, huh? Got two treasure makers at the moment. We go in this direction for splash. Removal is not very good at the moment. Still don't know if we want to be white or green. None of these cards are good. They're all very medium. Hoarding Ogre and Steadfast Paladin are good. Yeah, I guess we're moving towards white-red after all. Unfortunately, we only have two pieces of interaction at the moment, which is quite worrying. Some very good blue cards in this pack. Just getting all garbage here. Getting all garbage here. We're on pick 5 of pack 2, and we've got no cards that are of any significant power level, which just bodes very, very poorly for the deck success. Each creature you control +2/+0 for each equipment attached to it. We have two reasonable pieces of equipment. I think sadly that is the best card. Burning Hands, Hoarding Ogre, or Captain. I have to assume it's Captain, but I am going to compare. Burning Hands, C+, 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 Hobgoblin Captain, B-, C+, B. What are our 2-drops? 1, 2, 3. Not likely. We don't have a lot of 2-drops. We've got a lot of equipment. Yeah. I don't tend to like playing aggressive decks like this, but I think the draft has gone in a direction that has kind of forced my hand. You hear something on watch or a second Steadfast Paladin. Something on watch, pretty attractive here. But Steadfast Paladin is also very, very good. Very highly rated. I feel like the second removal spell more important than a 2-drop that is replaceable. As good as it is. Take a Burning Hands. I think Dwarfhold Champion is probably pretty okay. We want to take some beef for the top end. We only have one dragon creature. I think Jaded Sellsword is also dragon, but we don't have any of those. None of these have been particularly good. Playable. Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. How many goblins do we have? We have 2. 2. Steadfast, Hobgoblin, Bandit Lord, Dragon's Fire. Well, Dragon's Fire is the best card here by a country mile. But if we can get some more goblins, the Hobgoblin Bandit Lord is pretty reasonable. Like if we can get a Swarming Goblin or two. Do we want to risk that? I mean, it is also capping a rare, which I love. That'll put us at 3 rares. So we're like halfway to value. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Maybe we'll get a Swarming Goblin. Ooh, White Dragon and Teleportation Circle. What could we respawn? Planar Ally would be great too. Gain Infinite Life. Well, you know, very slow Infinite Life. Cards. Lots of potential card draw. Treasures. Sacrifices. Huh. White Dragon is very good, though. Gosh, this sucks. I really would have rather seen one of those or the other. Yeah, they're like right next to each other. At the very least, it gives a creature pseudo-vigilance, I guess. I guess we're going to value any come into play effects a lot more now. Priest. Another fucking great pack. Black Dragon. Goblin, Captain, Priest, and Minimus Containment. We have Burning Hands, Improvised Weaponry, Foils, which we might not be splashing if we don't have enough Treasure Makers, and 1 Watch. Oh, and 1 Fireball. We have Meh removal, but we need the Priest, because if we're going to play Teleportation Circle, we need to give ourselves as good a chance as possible for it to be relevant. There's 1 card we can play out of all of these, and it's pretty good. Hey, there's a Planar Ally, and a Battle Hammer. I think we gotta take the Planar Ally, though. Our curve looking like? Yeah, we need some 5s. I don't think we really have any way for Celestial Unicorn to grow other than our 1 Paladin. Oh, I guess the Priests too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We probably just want the Pegasus, though. We don't have very much evasion. Pegasus or the Unicorn better? They're right next to each other. The rating suggests the Unicorn is slightly better, but unconvinced. Our evasion is weak. And if we face a big creature on the ground, we don't have adequate means to push through it. We have a Tapper. We do not have adequate means to push through. One, 2, 3, 5. Could use more 3-drops too, but I only have 1 4-drop. Okay. I mean, now I wish I took the Unicorn. Mono 4-drops to me now? That's not cool, man. Not very cool deck. Unexpected Windfall. Not affect the board, but would maybe make Spoils of the Hunt playable. I don't think we're playing Spoils. I don't think we're playing any of this. Might play that just because it's a 3-drop. Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, this deck feels definitely weaker than the previous one. I don't like relying on individual card power, like teleportation circle shenanigans. But it looks like what we're hoping for. Got a few suboptimal critters. 6 2-drop creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells. We did not get any additional goblin support, so running Hobgoblin Bandit. We only have 2 goblins. Like total. 3, I mean it counts itself. Not very good. And if we would have got a swarming, we could have cycled those with teleportation circle. I don't think we ever saw a single one though. Like not even a 1. Huh. You constantly give a creature flying. I feel like we're cutting this. I don't like how low the 3-drop point is. I mean, I've only got 4 3-drops and no way to make treasures. So that's often going to be a do-nothing turn for me. I'm not very excited about. There is a chance that we could use that turn to equip. In some cases. But need to cut another critter. Need to cut another critter. We're cutting the monk. Having a potential tapper to stall is fairly attractive. And allows us to deal with the one big blocker problem. Unless we're cutting one of those. Are we running 16 land? Our previous deck was a 2.9 curve. It allowed us to run 16 land fairly reasonably. We also generated a lot of treasure with the previous deck, whereas this deck only generates 2. And I feel like we're more dependent on getting to 4 mana. We don't have any really good sinks. Gosh, this just feels much weaker. I think I'm just gonna run 17 land, 41 cards, because I can't decide what the cut would be. Occasionally I do that. I feel like this is a pretty weak one though. Previous deck we ended up capping 2 mythics and going 7 wins. Pretty freaking nuts. In this deck, it looks like we got 3 rares, 4 rares. So even if we don't do that well, 3 or 4 rares plus the pack is pretty good. This, however, is pretty fucking shitty. Our deck is super land heavy. Fireball is one of our few removal options. Are we throwing a land away here? Is that nuts? I think we're doing it. We're already behind. The only value card we have is the 2 priests. We're lucky enough to like get an engine online. Yes, we should not have chucked our land. We drew one of our other 5-drops. Probably should have thrown the fireball. Pretty uncool. Here's another fight card. Okay, he's taking the turn off. Holy fucking shit! Brace. He has infinite cards to discard. It's so ridiculous. I've never seen someone hit 4. Most of the time someone hits 1 on this, or 2. He hit fucking 4. Like... oh boy. Off to a bad start, folks. Bad deck, and our opponent just did something totally psychotically insane. You need more cards? He needed more cards. For some reason. Man, we bottomed this, and land is what we got anyway. So, dealing 5, 6, 7, 8. This could potentially win the game. He doesn't have a counter spell. God, he has the tapper. Shit. Damn. Forgot the tapper was amongst the infinite creatures he drew. Yep. You're gonna need to draw something besides land. Holy fuck, dude. That's 4 land in a row because we scried 1 away. Our opponent's got Wizard class online and an infinite card hand. It's pretty fucking miserable. I mean, bull doesn't beat this. Double bull? Are you fucking serious? Now it's trample, so blocking it doesn't even matter. What a fucking piece of shit! You didn't know why this was called Not Safe for Work Magic, now you do. What the fuck? Fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous! Double fucking bull. Should have blocked it first. Suppose it's my own fault. And dude draws infinite cards. He's 16 cards left in his library to my 27! Why would you do that? Oh, because I'm dead now. Cool. Well, that went about as bad as we could have went. Our opponent's deck was very, very powerful compared to ours, and that series of 4 land in a row, and mulliganing, Jesus. We really didn't have any chance at all. No chance at all to win that one. That double bull just absolutely fucked me. If he didn't have 2 there, I might have actually had a shot to win. And he would have blown me out either way, right? If I blocked before I cast it, he would have cast 1. I would have cast in response. Assuming quite rationally he doesn't have 2, he'd cast the second one and I'd get blown out. So I was fucked either way there, folks. This is not a good hand. We're on the draw again, too. Did I just get fucking milled? You got my teleportation circle and my planar ally. Okay. One of my best cards. Just got fucking milled. And I'm flooding again! This is all that could possibly happen after the run I had, right? Like, it was too good. My run was too good. Two 7-win runs, and here we are. Okay. Okay. So... yeah, this is fine. I don't want him to keep getting free hits if I can help it. Oh, you know, when games go like this, like in a row, it's really hard to not be irritated because like everything goes wrong, and then you try to play a new game to, you know, have a better result happen, have anything reasonable happen, and you just have the exact same fucking thing happen over and over again. Cast that spell for 1 mana. Okay. You just can cast that spell over and over and over again? You can cast it over and over and over again. Holy fuck! I got milled out! In limited! I don't even know what to say. I didn't think this deck was very good, but I did not expect to lose to double wizard class, draw 4 off Tavern, followed immediately by Infinite Mill. Nothing I could have done. In either of these games, my deck construction didn't matter. My decisions didn't matter. I had no agency over the game. Variance is just doing its thing. I had 7 wins twice in a row, so now it is fucking curb stomping me. Feels good, you know? The Space Ghost. Wait. Are you Diamond? Why? I just got crushed twice, mercilessly, and now I'm ranked up! And I have an unplayable hand. Oh, it's like a guaranteed 0-3. It's like, I didn't even get to play. Didn't get to do anything. Guaranteed 0-3. Guaranteed 0-3. He had a Ghost, making both of my Hobgoblin Captains both of my Hobgoblin Captains useless. So you block one, kill it, and kill another. It's pretty fucking bad for me. Dropping 1 damage doesn't really matter. Gosh, what a bad set. What an incredibly bad set. Milled again. Milled again. Two very similar games. Took my whole hand. Sure. That sucks. What's my attack getting me? A counter? That's probably worth it. Why can't I do this? Might. Am I not understanding something? For the 1/1 counter on target creature? I can't do that. I don't know why I can't do that, but okay. Don't know why I couldn't do that. Sure. Man, these have been really frustrating games. People are playing stuff that, like, I've never seen them play before. When you're playing a card like this, you absolutely need to draw it in your first 10 cards for it to really be effective too, and get back to back. When he's drawing free cards. Yeah, we have to take this hit. Don't really have a choice. We have to equip the champion and hope he doesn't have an answer. Oh, 3. 0-3 with no chance in hell. Oh, 3 with no chance in hell, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to tell you. There's nothing I could have done differently here to have changed this result. There are games that work out this way, where your decisions, your actions, everything you do that pilots you to your games is just completely irrelevant. You just fall down the bad luck tree and hit every branch on the way down. And that's kind of what we specialize in at this show. So it's good to get back to my roots, really. 2 7-win runs. I'm not even going to count this one statistically. We didn't get to make any decisions, so it doesn't really have an effect on if our methodology was flawed. We had mulligan and mulligan, 2 of our 3 hands, and we were savagely mangled by powerful, uncommon, and rare strategies in the first 2, and the third as well. Really just stomped us flat and took our whole hand away. yeah, not a lot to learn from this one, folks. Sometimes this is just what happens. Sorry if you were hoping for me to do better. I can't control the RNG. Just suffer for your amusement. My name is Gravity Groove. This has been Not Safe for Work Magic. If you've enjoyed watching me suffer, please continue to watch and consider subscribing or leaving a comment. Leaving a comment won't cost you anything, but it will help other people find the show, and that is pretty cool. Thanks once again, and I'll see you next time. Boom.